the Babylon Bee's topic of the week.
All right. Well, the Babylon Bee has been known to not just be funny, hilarious, but also to predict the future.
In a hilarious fashion.
Nostradamus
style.
Yeah.
A lot of times we write an article and then within months,
sometimes days,
weeks,
yeah.
days, something very similar, eerily similar happens in the news. And we don't know if we're causing it or if we just happen to predict it.
Our fingers are on the pulse.
Our fingers are on the pulse of modern culture. Seems like a bad Fox News podcast or something. I don't know.
It's not what James Lindsay said. He said, you guys' fingers on the pulse.
You guys' fingers really on the pulse. Yeah. More than anybody.
Is it the correct fingers? I always get wrong which fingers it is.
Oh, are you supposed to put specific fingers on the pulse?
Fingers.
These two, yeah.
Because you can mess up if you just use one. It's like you might be feeling the finger's pulse.
So maybe that's why we're more on the ball than other satire sites. They're using the wrong finger.
Yeah, or they're using a thumb.
Yeah.
Can't use your thumb.
Or they didn't even do it on the neck. They're like on the wrong part of the body.
Wrong, all wrong.
Sad. Okay, so here's the first prophecy made on January 23rd, 2020. Dumb Ocasio-Cortez strangles herself tying her shoes because she's so stupid.
This is one of my favorite articles because we're really making fun of a lot of our readers with it.
We're making fun of the very like anti-AOC.
The ones who purely come here for AOC hate. Like, she's so ugly. She teeth.
She looks like a donkey.
Yeah.
Ah, what a dummy.
And I'm sure this guy's just a real charmer.
Whoever says that is always a very attractive person.
Yeah, it's always like the guy with the elastic bands on the glasses, and it's just freaky looking.
Like of all the weird looking ugly people in Washington, you're gonna go after AOC.
Yeah,
come on.
I mean, it could be much worse. Come on. But yeah, so I purposely did the bad. I think we've talked about this one before.
So this was fulfilled, bizarrely enough, on February 6th, 2020, when AOC said, "It is a physical impossibility to lift yourself up by a bootstrap by your shoelaces. It's physically impossible."
You would strangle yourself.
It was just bizarre that we did this article about her not being able to tie her shoes, and then like a day later, she's like, "You can't tie your shoelaces." Yeah,
you can't just lift up yourself with your shoelaces. I've tried this.
Prophecy fulfilled.
It was like implied that she tried, and then she almost died.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Sorry,
I was trying to do like a really stamp. Okay. We need a stamp, Dan. Put a stamp on the screen.
Okay, this one was made on September 20th, 2019. Liberals clarify their racism actually just democratic racism. So then on December 28th, is this Karen Tumulty?
I think so.
She says, back when a racist photo first surfaced in his medical school yearbook, most Virginia lawmakers, our editorial page, and yours truly said, the Governor Northam should resign. We were wrong. So, in the opinion piece is how Ralph Northam came back from the political dead.
Yeah, I think when the Northam stuff first came out, it was like, oh, he's got to resign. Everybody was calling on him too, and he was just like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
And then
just
they're
stood
like,
there.
A few months later, they're like, yeah, we were wrong.
We were wrong, yeah.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Prophecy number 3, made on December 23, 2019. Trump, I have done more for Christianity than Jesus.
He didn't really say that.
This was one that a lot of people thought was real, though. Yeah. And this was fulfilled on December 27th. 4 days later, he put on Instagram a photo that shows a picture of Jesus. And it says, Obama kicked me out. Trump invited me back.
Jesus looks like a male model, and he's got like 4 suitcases.
He's carrying a bunch of suitcases.
So he's clearly like a prima donna, and he has to have all these products. He's got one of them that has to be pure hair products.
Well, for his hair, yeah, and the beard oil and all of that. Yeah. Skin products. Prophecy fulfilled.
I'm catching on. Trump 2020 campaign, this is July 16th, 2019. Trump 2020 campaign to simply air unedited footage of Democrats talking. So, yeah, we're just going to make an ad of them talking. Fulfilled. We have a tweet from Ryan Savadra that says, new RNC ad uses Democrats' own words on impeachment against them. So it's literally just a bunch of their words.
They just took a bunch of clips of Democrats talking and published it as an ad.
Yeah.
Which was exactly what
the joke was.
Prophecy fulfilled. Prophecy number 5, made on January 21st, 2020. New deadly AR-16 introduced, which is an AR-15 wearing a MAGA hat.
That came true. I can't wait to.
Well, not with the hat, but on February 1st, John Kerry said, "No veteran would hunt with an AR-16."
Oh, yeah, because the joke was an AR-16.
That AR-16 was invented.
So he probably doesn't know about the features of those guns
That they have a MAGA hat,
on
but he
them,
but it did.
He would get it wrong. He'd call it a cap or something.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Fulfilled.
I like how half-hearted you are in the prophecy fulfilled.
I know you're really. I'm not used to you being so energetic. Prophecy number 6 made on. You're excited about prophesying. You have an inner like Pentecostal guy in you.
I guess.
Bloomberg purchases first supporter for $1.7 billion. That's the fake story.
That's a fake story.
Fulfilled on February 7, 2020. Michael Bloomberg has already burned through $300 million on television ads, boosting his late starting presidential campaign. Now he wants to pay social media influencers a flat $150 to say why they like Mike on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, literally a few days later, he started paying influencers. Like,
He just looks up blue checks. He's like, hey, man, just say, I love Mike Bloomberg.
people were posting these DMs, screenshots from
hilarious.
the Bloomberg campaign saying, for $1,500,
It wasn't
post this picture?
quite as much. It was a $1.7 billion.
Sometimes prophecy's a little fuzzy. It's more of an art
Yeah.
than a science.
The decimal point. That's a lot of times the scripture.
We just saw fuzzy 1.7
Yeah.
and the vision, and it was
There's a 1 and a 7. Yeah.
Well, we were close. Prophecy fulfilled. Prophecy number 7, made on February 7, 2019. Green New Deal promises energy-efficient gulags in every neighborhood. On January 14th of the following year, the Sanders campaign was caught talking about all the gulags that they were going to build. Sanders campaign organizer, free education gulags needed to re-educate you not to be an effing Nazi.
Yeah, they were talking about how they weren't so bad, right? There's free healthcare or something like that. Yeah. Or reading, or I can't remember.
And the gulags, they were pretty good places.
They're pretty good.
And if you're, we got to burn down the cities, and
Yeah.
we got to teach you not to be an effing Nazi. You got to go to the gulag. Prophecy fulfilled.
I can't keep up with you. Prophecy number 8, made on August 16th, 2018. Pope says he will address sex abuse scandal once he's finished talking about climate change. Fulfilled on August 27th.
So
Can you paraphrase that for me?
So they kind of confronted the Vatican and the Pope on the sex abuse scandal, and they were talking to Cardinal Theodore McCarrick. And he said, the Pope knows that we have a bigger agenda than the sex abuse thing. We have to speak about the environment, about the poor, and we have to reach out to people who are marginalized. We cannot be distracted.
Wow.
That's a pretty close prophecy.
Yeah.
Like, as far as those go, that's pretty good.
He wasn't the Pope, but there's a funny hat of some kind.
There was a funny hat, and he's speaking for the Pope.
Some kind of robe.
So, prophecy
fulfilled. Prophecy number 9, made on March 25th, 2020. Pants sales plummet as everyone working from home. We're all working on our underwear.
This one was pretty incredible because Frank wrote this joke, and this is like literally 100% fulfillment.
Yeah, that's 100%. Amid coronavirus, Walmart says it's seeing increased sales of tops, but not bottoms.
A lot of jokes about Walmart and pants today.
So wait, so filled the next day?
It was one day later, Walmart announced that they had no pants sales.
So maybe it was all like subliminal. Like Frank went to Walmart and just didn't see a bunch of pants, or he saw an abundance of pants. I don't know. Yeah, no, that didn't make sense. Let's continue.
Prophecy fulfilled. You're so reluctant. Prophecy number 10, made on April 7th, 2020. Liberal treated with hydroxychloroquine hopes he still dies of COVID-19 to prove Trump is stupid. Fulfilled on April 13th. According to the Washington Examiner, Democrats are less willing to take hydroxychloroquine, the drug touted by real Donald Trump.
That is really silly.
53% of Republicans said they would take it, and just 18% of Democrats.
This will save your life. No.
Wait, that's the drug that Trump recommended.
Yeah. No, it probably tastes like Trump.
Well, guys, those are the 10 prophecies we had for you today.
That's just the beginning.
That's just
because I would like to throw in a bonus one.
Oh,
so we said squirrels are up to something.
Oh yeah, this was amazing.
And then like a week or two later, what? A squirrel was tested and had the bubonic plague. A squirrel. We picked any animal in the animal kingdom.
And I just want to say that we tried to warn you guys.
Yeah, we tried to warn you guys. What are they doing out there? How are they getting the bubonic plague? Are they anti-vaxxers? Are they injecting themselves with whoever they can find?
I thought the bubonic plague was gone. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
squirrels
I'm
are
wrong.
bringing it back, so they're up to something.
The squirrels are up to something.
Yep.